Welcome back, everybody, to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Trials and Tribulations, Part 17. I've been gone for a little while. It's weird to be back in here. Look at all of this. Especially that. Haha. What's going on, Brady? Welcome to the stream. Hey. Two. Nice. That door's open. Yeah. Close that door. Why do I always have trouble with that? I don't know. Like and sub, everybody. Exactly. What's going on, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Slayer's Destiny, welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? That's an awesome name. Alright. Let's get back into it. We're at part 4-1 trial. Yeah, we are. I saved last time. I remember. January 8th. 9:46 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I guess I should say it like her. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I need to get back in my voices. Good morning, Maggie. So what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Oh, lawyer! Because why not? Hell yeah. I like it. Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery. That's true. And then I just left you guys hanging, which sucks. I'm sorry about that. We still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that! The little flash of doubt in your eyes! No! That wasn't doubt, that was, determination. That's... It's a reference, go look it up. I don't believe you. Hey, what's going on, Tehan? Yeah, I recognize the little yellow dude from your other name. Just decided to change your username? Hell yeah, that's alright. Yeah. It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Alright, get in there. Go on. Hey, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quite stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How'd you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh. You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. Huh? Have you taken aromatherapy too? Oh, taken up. Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing. Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. Aimbot for first shooters, AI use machine learning. Machine learning. I gotta look that up. I mean, not to use in in games. Don't worry, I don't cheat. I'm just saying. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. This is a small bottle that turned up in Tribulation's kitchen a couple days ago. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others, Nick. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. Ugh. And it doesn't smell. You had 5 strokes reading. That's quite the distressing news, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Instead of game file tampering. Machine learning! I love that it's capitalized too, because then it feels like a real, like, label, you know? Okay. We finally got the analysis results back from the lab. So, what is it? Is it the poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Oh, hey, alright, it's the ear medication, yeah? Medication? Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. For ears? You mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum. What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? I know! The chef stole it again! It's such a klepto! Unless someone find... Oh... I see. Well, great. It's gonna cause more investigations to go forward. And just everyday gaming. Prepare to have your first-person shooter multi-matches investigated, I guess. If you win too much, look out for your win ratio because they're gonna start coming into your things, stream sniping you. Sonic Colors Ultimate? Yeah. Small bottle refiled into court record. Victim's ear medicine. Found covered in unidentified fingerprints in the kitchen. Why didn't you run the prints while you were at it, Detective Gumshoe? What the hell? Halo. Yeah. Imagine winning too much. Couldn't be me. Definitely not me in a first person. I suck at those. I do like playing them, but they're not, like, for me. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, I just had a stroke. What about the what about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... That's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Toxic 12, alright. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it? Wow. Alright. Where's the condoms? Alright. Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. Or his name. Or my name. How many strokes am I having? January 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Rabble, 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 rabble! Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. I don't know why that's like making me giggle. It just is. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh boy. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday, we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. I'm having fun. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? No. Never. You know the answers to these riddles. Oh, you know the answers to these riddles? The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent. Aha! And today I'll prove it. No one was convicted of anything. Ah! Not yet. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. My eyes. Okay. And you are... Oh, bonjour, everyone! I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef à la Tribulation restaurant. Enchanté! Ah, he's back! Alright. Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman? Oh la la, monsieur! As you can see, I am le pert and perky gentleman, non? Why is he in female's clothing? I don't ask such questions. I don't need such answers. It's just what it... Kill it! Get off the screen! Burn it! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Yeah, pretty much. Oh, God. Oh, no. Alright. You think you're confused. What about that guy? On the day of the incident, you were in Tribulation's kitchen. Isn't that right? With you, monsieur? Everything feels right. Oh, okay. Ha! Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate? Keys are for losers in GTA 5. That's a good point, Slayer's Destiny. Absolutely. This is Slayer, this man is sus. Type of person you and I. See you back out. Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tribulation. No! He'd be, yeah, he would definitely be one of the cans. And, that is not a pretty, thought in my head. How'd you like the final can in that game? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Father! I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but that was almost expected from what we saw from the rest of the cans. People just break the window and hop in a car. It's fair. Oui, volunteers! Bonjour, she's French. Can or so? Oh, she's French, yes. French vanilla, I would say. Right? We call it... She's bonjour. It's French vanilla, but it's in a can. Okay. Oh my god, we can make this happen. Jesus Christ. Okay. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decor that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. A large mirror? Like, to hide identical seats? That's a good one, Yellow Dude. I'm gonna let you finish that one, though. Oh yeah, for sure. Look at those eyes. What is going on with those eyes? What color is that supposed to be? Other than pure dark hatred, evil red. What is that?
Oui, perhaps that is what la old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, no?
Ah. Mirror?
Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror.
There you go. There you go. Yellow dude's on top of it today. All right. And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Then again, like, he doesn't make good financial decisions. We already know that. And who says that the mirrors were bought, huh? Ninja die because... Aww, that's funny. That's really funny. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Oh, here we go.
When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example.
I'm not planning to, like, put out evidence. I just want to know what the hell he's talking about. How big of a mirror are we talking about here?
Poof! Something about 4 meters wide and, oui, about 2 meters high.
That's pretty big for a mirror. Shit. Let's see, if 1 meter is about 1 yard... Holy glass in a frame, that's huge? Yeah, that's pretty big. Brady's got a good point.
I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually.
The ceiling? Wasn't there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. Was there a mirror?
Mais no. But I decided not to go through with it. In the end.
What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror or not? Hell yeah. We need to know about this mirror right now. I think it was a lot of reasons. If you really want to solve that mystery. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies.
But...
Objection!
You didn't ask, Trite. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. What? A mirror was delivered to Tribulation the day before the incident. You want that Nintendo Switch is better than Stream Deck? Can't run. Fair enough.
Really?
As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. Wait, what? No. If he didn't use... Oh, he didn't use it on the ceiling, but it was out in front of the restaurant? Why would he store it out there in front of customers? Thought Ninja died from rage shot. Hashtag non-spawn. Nope. Absolutely not. Even if a mirror was to be delivered to Tribulation, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. Ha! If you want to doubt someone, Trite, look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough. So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror. Overdose of Red Bull? That's a good one.
Wait, perhaps that is what that old man was looking at.
Okay. I have an idea. We'll see if it works. Oh no, if that's true, then we know exactly what happened to Ninja. Alright. Present. Cranial surgery. Glenn's calendar. We need the photo. If he were looking at a mirror, we would see BT the wrong way, right? Hey, what's going on, Tori? Oh, Devin. Sorry. Excuse me. That's Devin, everybody. Welcome back. No. Devin. Remember? Yeah. No matter what. Exactly. Yep. See, I think I want to present this. Hey, there we are. Welcome back. There we go, Devin. How you been? Okay, we're gonna present witnesses. Ah! Alright, I think it proves there wasn't a mirror from the point of view, but that's okay. He was across from them, wasn't he? Not catty-cornered. Between the tables. Well, then it wouldn't, like, okay. I don't know what between the tables means in this context. Horizontal. Of course. Alright. Present. I want to do the layout now. Something doesn't, like, add up at all. Hey, Rosalind! Welcome to the stream! The witness's statement. Ah! I'm thinking too far ahead. Maybe I'm too smart for this one. Okay. We're gonna press. Yeah! Yeah, there you go. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today?
You're not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur?
Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell me about, or tell the court about this before? They're trying to explain away why Glenn Elg would be using an earphone in the ear that he has prescription medication for when he would be deaf in that ear. Also, he was eating with the wrong hand. Or drinking with the wrong hand. So a mirror might explain how it was seen. But it's still messed up, so...
But I did, just a few moments ago!
Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of art decoction? Oh, some sort of decoction? What? I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. No, Art Deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing. Ah, yes, of course, that deco.
I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant.
Nah, you're good.
I was planning the most bold remodeling for La Decor. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. You didn't have a mirror, dude. There was no mirror.
Wait. Okay, so he broke his vase. I'm getting ahead of it, aren't I? We already asked this, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Damn it. So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror.
La cop, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, non?
I want to ask about that. Everything? He would have seen everything in reverse?
We?
Hey, Nick, shouldn't we take a second and think about what old CD said in his testimony? How do you phrase it again?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
Oh, that would obliterate that. Because then it would be on the opposite side.
No question, you can lag me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt.
Hey, Madam Simp, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Everybody's popping in. Welcome.
Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup with his left hand.
If he saw everything and described it reflected in a mirror, everything he said and saw left was actually on the right, huh?
And that clears up all the problems with his testimony, I guess, or does it? Ha! It's kind of hard to believe everything's the fault of a mirror, but...
Do you think old CD saw everything through a reflection?
If he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony.
That just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We just gotta dig deeper.
Hey, She Nation, welcome to the stream, bud.
Haha! Uh-oh. Who's got a problem?
What?
Let's talk about that. I want to talk about the same side of the face. That's kind of important. So, profiles.
Objection!
I think we got it. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Was my old entrance before? You've been busy with life, though. That makes sense. That's okay. So have I. It's okay. Doing pretty okay. How are you? Yeah. Does it depend? Oh. Let me try to answer his question there. Does the attorney's badge ever work? It gives you some pretty good content. So, I mean, we can present it as evidence every now and then. It's just not going to do anything. Or it's going to damage our our meter. So, I mean, it's really only there for fun, except in some cases. In some cases, you need it, so. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. Okay, so here is where we can just disprove the mirror. He's saying it was on the same side of his specs, and we know which side he had the spec on. So it had to be the same hand. It had to be the same ear, like the same side as the earpiece. But they're saying that's all reflected.
No question, you can line me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt.
So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all of that as a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactamente! You see, monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so odd, non?
Nice. Poor man's nose. I don't know, but whatever did, like, messed it up good. So we should lock up the old man? Absolutely. The old man did it! Ah, we solved the case. Who wants a beer? Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Order, order. Mr. Wright is correct. You'll be alright, Devin. If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye. Objection! How bitter. Trite. You should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? You remember this, I presume? I broke the vase. Sorry, apology. Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? Looks like a scouter from DBZ. Exactly, yeah, that's what it looks like. But that's because that's kind of what it is. It's a monitor for his programming. He just leaves it on. He's a programmer at work. So, I don't know, maybe that, you know. Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Eld? Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Eld's HMD made a big impression on that old man. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear. Ah, well tried. Ah, that's the worst, but best impression of Kudo ever.
Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Kudo's good.
Maya, enough! Must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash.
Think of going back in person if COVID rates are down? Well, that'll be good for socialization. You know? The old man ages really soon. Yeah. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Yeah, because of the Delta cases. Quick public service announcement. Yeah. All right. So, they have confirmed cases in California and in Florida, and it's starting to spread in the or where the red states were for the last election, okay? So, you got your second vaccine dose. Hey, congratulations, Rosalind. Excellent. Oh, you get it on Monday. I get it. Okay. That's still good. So, go out and get your vaccines, even if you're scared or paranoid. You're going to be safe from the Delta version, too. Now, the vaccines, there have been cases where you can still catch the Delta version of COVID, but the symptoms are going to be less severe than what COVID has done to the country already. So, if you're not vaccinated, please go get vaccinated. If you're worried about the vaccination, consult your doctor first. But if you can get it, get it. Okay? They've already started mask mandates back up in California, so it's only a matter of time before they do it here again. Go ahead and make sure when you're outside or when you're indoors at another place besides your home, go ahead and wear a mask. Okay? All right, back to the game. Go on, tell the court we're all ears.
Wee! I can explain. Please, if you will look at the plans of la restaurant.
Yes, sir, Rosa?
Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves.
Are we really trying to explain that there was another person in the killer's seat across from the victims, but he couldn't see it, but he thought he could? Wouldn't he just be looking at himself? Oh my god. He couldn't see the killer. If this mirror was really there. BRB needs to do something real quick? Okay.
La mirror, it was the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves.
Oh, there. Okay. Okay, so the witness was in that seat? That's insane. He literally wouldn't have had the angle to see the other chair. Come on, dude. This is so weird. This is smoke and mirrors. It's the smoke and mirrors explanation. This is ridiculous. Let's do this.
There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victime.
Except for the one right across on the other side. Alright.
That was la seat at the table next to la victims. That was where la old man was sitting.
Back in like 20 minutes? Okay.
After the terrible incident occurred, I moved la mirror so it was not in the way.
Okay, so after he died, the mirror was removed. Okay, that's fine. And I'm glad, She-Nation, that's great. But be careful. There's some crazy people in your state. I mean, there's crazy people in my state. There's crazy people everywhere. So just be very, very, very careful. Don't trust a lot of what you hear. And if you don't want to trust me, then that's fine. I'm just saying. Better to be safe than sorry.
But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
I see no problems with the explanation we have just heard. From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like these.
Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
I hate that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror? Are you quite sure about that?
But of course.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
La mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victime.
See, that right there is all fucking... No, it's wrong. That's just wrong. Sorry, it's just wrong. I'm gonna try to point it out. If it doesn't work, then... whatever. I feel like it's not gonna let me, but I'm gonna try. It doesn't show where Mr. Kudo was.
Objection!
It's too complicated for the game to understand, so. Let's question it. And where would that be?
Oh la la! Look how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer.
Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once.
I attract the other ones too, you know, and so. Shall I tease you too?
I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time. I bet she has mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume.
Dan, I would tell you. There was only one seat from which you could have seen.
That's not exactly true, is it? Ah! Alright, dude. No problem. If you gotta get back, you gotta get back. No big deal. I'll talk to you later. Let's see. It's not in the way. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Godot was off calling the police?
Oui, exactement. I carried it out of the restaurant then.
You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself?
What can I say? I know how to pick things up and so on. Godot actually laughed at something.
Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it's possible. I don't know. It's weird. Anime logic, it just keeps regrowing. Did you move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong?
I look like the obliging type, no?
Obliging. Alright. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100% She Nation. I would love to get back on that with you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's nice.
But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
It's pretty strange, though, isn't it? Oh, wait. I mean, obviously that's wrong. We can prove it. There was no mirror inside Tribulation that day. Okay, so that's what we think. Let's ask about it. So run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct?
Oui.
We? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Objection!
Have a great one. Haha! Look who's talking, trite. Huh? You're obstructing my view, among other things.
But, this is my seat in the courtroom!
Tribulation's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would be hardly in the way. Unlike you, trite.
I tell you, monsieur, la mirror was there, in the middle of the restaurant.
So that's just wrong. That is wrong. And where would that be? Okay, alright. Yeah, he doesn't want to answer that. We equals yes. Yes, I'm learning. That works out. I mean, hey. We've already seen this. Yeah, me too. It's hard to learn French. But it's rewarding.
I don't know it, but I learned a little bit from Devin. That was fun. So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat?
Mais, monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at the plans, you will understand. The victim would have been reflected in the mirror like so. If you were sitting at the table like next to him, you would see everything, no?
See, that's... so that's the seat old Seedy was sitting in on that day. When the poisoning happened. The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kinda odd? Because it doesn't reflect what he said.
After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
That's a lie. Are you sure about that?
I touched nothing except the mirror.
Mr. Wright, is there something the witness has said that doesn't match the crime scene? Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. God damn it! Ha! Suffering from a case of heartburn, trite.
Oh, I have just the thing for that. An oil with golden myrrh and frankincense.
Plus non equals no. Yeah, non is just no. Yeah. Add a few drops to your coffee and voila. Enjoy. Focus, Phoenix. Breathe. We need to ignore these two and just find some evidence. Okay, alright. Yeah. Alright. So we need to go back. And that's where we need to that's where the contradiction lies. Okay. If I'm reading it correctly. What about this? Damn it. He stole the damn medicine! Alright. No! Tabby Benariel, welcome to the stream. Hi there. Gotta load back. There we go. What's going on, Tabby? It has to be here. This is the contradiction area. I know it is. Left by victim. Oh! No, stop! Damn it. Okay. I got it. It doesn't match what the victim said. Or, not the victim, the old man. Ah! Got it. Imagine holding the evidence to yeah, this is not the way it actually works. But yeah, it's really funny. Yeah, imagine keeping all the evidence to yourself until you need it in court. And just surprising everybody with it. That doesn't make sense. You can't do that. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we've heard, Your Honor. Bruh, what's going on, Tabby? The crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist. Ha! Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is something that should not exist in this photo? That right fucking there. Take that! I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture. The vase? What possible connection does this have with the witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. It's the little apology note we got from the asshole old man.
Take that!
There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in that fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all!
Objection!
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from. Never gonna let you down. Exactly. Thank you, Tabby. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tribulation that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. I desert you. I didn't read it. No. Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. Well, the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. Ha! Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary, in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear which he couldn't hear? Ha! You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Oh, God. Okay, we're just gonna wash over it, huh? Okay. Mr. Kudo made a mistake. The ear doctor made a mistake. What? The victim was a phony. What? Mr. Kudo made a mistake then? I don't know what to do. First one, you think? Mr. Kudo made a mistake? Alright, we're gonna try that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot wrong with him already, so. The victim wasn't a phony. We know that the victim was Mr. Glenn Elg. Like, yeah. Clearly, Mr. Kudo made a mistake. Mr. Trite, you're the one who brought up all these contradictions. And? If you're trying to tell us the old man just made a mistake, we can wrap up this case right now with a guilty verdict. How about it, Mr. Wright? Should I just declare your client guilty? God damn it! The victim was no phony and the doctor was never brought up. Yeah.
Is that the best you can come up with, Nick?
Oh my god. Alright. I mean, the ear doctor, no. So it's got to be the victim as a phony, but I don't know where this is going or how this is going. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet, there is one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? The incident Mr. Cadeau witnessed and the incident the victim experienced. No. It damaged me. It damaged me. What? You think the path through is through damage? That's right. I like that. That's very good. The incident Mr. Cadeau witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. What? Yes, the victim that Mr. Cadeau saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Oh, god damn it. No! It can't be through the damaged path of he made a mistake. It can't be. I want to see where this goes. If it damages me, then we know it's wrong. Did you not hear? The music? I don't know what the music means. You be back 1945 mark. Oh god damn it. Brady's funny in this one. Okay. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? What did you say? Trite. Are you saying that what Mr. Cadeau saw was a setup? Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elk and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Cadeau. Objection! Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Oh, you... Damn it, Brady. I'm going with it. I'm rolling with it hard. Let's do this. Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Cadeau was most insistent about in his testimony was... The serving girl brought him a Javicino, but she put something in it. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. It's so hard to believe, but... There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Cadeau this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee. Objection! Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... They should be in jail for disrespecting the judge. Yeah, for real, that's contempt in court, bitch! Alright. It's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant was really the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la! This is most difficult for me.
No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribulation that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain, in detail, the events in the restaurant that day.
Oui. La victime, Monsieur Elk. He came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mon Elk became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred.
Yeah, seriously. Hey. Yeah.
None. There was no time for a phony to do the acting.
Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all?
Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly.
What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later.
Oui.
For now, we will hear your cross-examination. Mr. Wright, if you please. He took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. In the restaurant. Yeah. It's not descriptive. Thank God. Alright.
Came to my restaurant alone.
Let's ask about that. Was he alone at his table as well?
Mais, oui. I saw him from the kitchen.
Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table. Objection! To the flogging room with him! Ha! Unfortunately for you, Trite. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee has he been drinking?
It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet.
Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. Beat him to fucking lions! There you go.
I remember the old man arrived not long after him.
By old man, you mean Victor Cadeau, correct?
Oui, he comes in often for my special coffee.
I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience.
Ah, you make me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime.
I said it was worth one sip, and nothing more. Damn, dude. So old Mr. Cadeau arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail? Yeah. Oh, there's so many avenues to go down. This sucks. Let's talk about the time. Maybe he'll remember that a little bit easier. Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Cadeau arrived?
Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur.
Okay. I believe we were told by the witness yesterday. The crime was reported by at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness?
The incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived.
Okay, so you just answered the other question.
So the victim must have arrived between 2 and 2:10 p.m., non?
Just after 2, huh?
Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful.
Ha ha ha! I can't sit here all the time and do nothing, now can I? Okay, I don't know what's going on there between him and the judge, but alright. The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. Ah! Here we go.
Oui, Monsieur Judge. Everything I do it for you.
Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? Ha ha ha. I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood. I wonder what in Godot's coffee since he's slammed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Something heavier than coffee, though.
He's even humming a song to himself. Oh, man, right after him, just after 2 p.m.
I want to ask about that. Unless we have conflicting data. We don't have conflicting data, do we? Oh. Maybe we do. No! I know it fits in the time slot, but no! Damn it. Wait, the lottery, right? Ah, 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. He said the incident happened. Objection! This is it. We caught him. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, why, oui? What do you mean?
At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oui, that must be la show Mon Elk was listening to.
Got him in 4K, that's right, we caught him. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at the restaurant after 2 p.m., correct?
Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now.
Yeah.
I know it was that time because I had just finished serving la lunch menu.
Get to the point, Trite, if you have one. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on the air at 1:30? Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time.
No!
This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum. Catching a show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Mansel's dead, yep. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs at Tribulation that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer. And the phony Glen Elg, acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? Objection! Quite a performance, Trite. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this? Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Cadeau. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at the time, The real Glen Elg was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Objection!
Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. What? Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours? Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
Yarg!
The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Oh boy. Proves it, huh? The body is in the dumpster, you think? Evidence?
What's with this intense pressure in here all of a sudden? Oh, it was just a migraine. I had a stroke.
I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. Glen Elg concealed? I'm gonna say outside! Ah! Clearly there's no place to hide a body inside Tribulation. Therefore, the killer must have hauled the body outside. I see. Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was taken out of the restaurant? Aha! I'm kidding. A lot of these just show that somebody left. It doesn't prove that that a body was carried out. Let me read that again. Damn it. Okay. I still think it was outside. I know. Stop saying stuff like that. I'm gonna be dead if it is. You will be, and so will I. Alright, I believe it's outside. I just don't know how to prove it. Killer must have hauled the body outside. Matches? Ah. Well, there's a lot that can be taken out of the restaurant with the body. That's the problem. So it could have been the matches, it could have been the ear medicine, it could have been a lot of things. I'm gonna say matches this time. Yeah, I think so. I tried to present him as the option, but was it still inside the restaurant somewhere? There was nowhere to hide it, right? The vase. I don't know. I can't prove this. I don't know how to. Fudge-tastic, man. Yeah, it's time to check out the guide. I can't leave an audience hanging like this. What case is this? Recipe for turnabout. All right. Did that. We're at part 4-1 trial. Oh shit! We're gonna have to hurt our credibility a little bit. Yeah. Start over. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, inside. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tribulation. Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. The exact location where the body was concealed inside Tribulation.
Take that!
The body was hidden here! I see. Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location? Okay. Now we can actually present what we want to.
Take that!
Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle?
None! None! I had never seen the ugly bottle before in my life. I only use la very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me.
Where was that body found, Mr. Wright? Or bottle found? Where was that bottle found? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tribulation.
Eh? Oui? But I only ever use the bottles for my aromatherapy oils.
But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elg visited an otolaryngological clinic and was given medication that day. I nailed it. You can't be serious. The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Elk. No, I can't. No. Glenn Elk's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen?
Mon Dieu!
Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back.
None!
Order, order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elk?
Never! I could not do such an horrible thing.
What the fuck is this? No! Oh wait, no! Mr. Godot? Your answer was correct. I believe so. I think so. The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with an empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear, my H-deficient friend?
Je vous demande pardon! Please, you must hear me out! It is a trap! Listen to me, por favor!
That's Spanish. What the fuck? Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor is Spanish. Oh, I called him out. You did say it was inside. You did. You did. I'm gonna take it as a W on that one. How about that? I think Slayer was right. I'm only gonna ask you once. Did you do it?
None, absolutely none.
Let's hear it. You've got one shot, right, Gramps?
Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement.
If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. And as does my gavel.
Oui, it is clear.
Why do they always say that in the movies? I've got a bad... Oh, what do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. Waffles time! Aw, man.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
The confession. It is true. I eat la body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me.
You were forced? By who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table?
There was another man.
I knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth.
Yes, Maya, thank you. Shut up, Maya. I'm a lawyer. All right, you may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Oh my god. All right. Okay.
Hold it!
What man? Who was he?
No, I cannot say. I fear for my life.
He's really scared.
Just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick.
Yeah, you're right. If you won't tell me, I'll tell him.
But why would you go along with this man?
I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse.
Yep. Let's see if this works. If not, we can just go along, but...
Objection!
Let's end this dance of ring around the rosy, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you've been referring to. The debt! The debt! Wipe away the debt! Bring us the girl! Anyway.
Ah!
Who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
So the killer was a Cthulhu? Yes, you did! Yes, you did! That's right. Oh, I don't know, maybe a month ago in this very courtroom? This man is Furio Tigre. He's the manager of a loan office called Tender Lender. There's no point trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. I know you couldn't go up against Mr. Tigre, at least not while he had this on you. And now we can show him the debt thing. $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you.
Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
That tiger. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting la victim to demand that he repairs none. I don't know why it happens like that. Like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I tried to forget what I'd seen.
I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well?
No, I know nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie or Donnie. I was not. It was despicable.
Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. I know. 30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more. Yeah. How the... Don't sit back and relax yet, Wright. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. You will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. And we are adjourned for now. Yes, to be continued is a perfect way to look at that because I need to go to work. But we ended it just in time. Yay, saving content. I like that. Absolutely. All right. So when we come back, it'll be episode 3, part 4, now -2 instead of 1. It'll be a lot of fun. If I need to look something up, I will. I'm sorry, that's just the way it goes. I'm not going to be stuck forever on this. Things get kind of complicated. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, it's such an ending point. I hate you. You got to keep them wanting more. Anyway, so thank you all so much for watching. Andrew, thank you for being a champ with the Patreon. If you'd like to have your name read out, Andrew Smith, of course, at the end of each episode, you always can help out the stream with donations to Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Tophinator, Tophinator, or you can just continue to like the video, subscribe, do whatever, and I'll see you later. Yeah, this was a great episode. Bye, guys.